I have so much fun coming to you with these fireside chats that we have daily for a few minutes. And it just is something I look forward to, and I thank you for the privilege of letting me come into your home just for a few minutes. Today I'm going to talk about how there is yet more in you. In years of ministry, I have seen so many people have something happen, and they think it's over. And as a minister, I've known that it's just a momentary bleep in their life. And my friend, do you realize there is yet more in you? Do you realize that God is not finished with you yet? Do you know how remarkable you are? Do you know that you're so much more than you believe yourself to be? That however small or great your accomplishments, there is yet more in you to be expressed. If you have thought of yourself as an ordinary person, if you have thought of your efforts that they haven't counted for much, I would remind you that you are not an ordinary person, that you are a spiritual being. And as a spiritual being, you have divine potential. You have the capacity to add joy. You have the capacity to add gladness of life. You have the capacity to express love to others, to relate to others in love and in understanding. You are an important part of life, and you're needed for what you are. Have you ever thought about this? That God must give thanks for you. That you're God's loved and dear child. And in God's sight, you are absolutely perfect and wonderful. God's not done with you yet. The best, the happiest, the most joy-filled times of your life are ahead of you, not behind you. What you are is good enough if only you could be it openly, without holding back in fear. The world needs and is missing the absolute joy that can be found in you. I was watching a documentary last night on the oil shortage in the world, but I said out loud that there is a bigger shortage in the world today, and you know what that is? It is a joy shortage. Every Christmas time we sing Joy to the World, but joy to the world, it begins with me and it begins with you. Mark Twain once said this, and I think this is a profound thing. A man or a woman can't be comfortable without his or her own approval. Well, so often we don't approve of ourselves. We think something's wrong, and because we think something's wrong, we put off until another time our joy and our full expression of ourselves. Perhaps we look at our past and we feel guilty for something we did or didn't do. You have free will, and so do I, and I want you to think about this in a new way. You have free will to approve your new joy-filled life.